So I've got two sets of these sort of like pseudo-development blocks. One is going horizontal, and then the other one is going vertical. And those cover almost.
I have things like all of the places that I look for jobs.
And then
It's going to look very fun.
if you look in here,
And it's nice to find out about new artists. All right. That's amazing. I would think that would take a lot of you're familiar with all of this. Yes. In my work up on many others.
Yes. Yeah, so this is all tape. You did
yeah, but they.
and I have to
But I don't find the
negative space because I know when I mask it, I find one of the I'm going to paint basically a background, and then the stripe will sort of appear to be coming forward.
Wow.
So it's really tricky to, so I have to think about what it's going to be like. But I know that I like it. Entire paintings covered up. I can't see
Really exciting.
if it works. If it doesn't, it's like, oh no. And so, and I've had sometimes I think it's a really good idea, and I'll do a stripe layer, and it doesn't turn out. But other times, I mean, at this point, I've been working more or less with this technique for about 2.5 years. So at this point, I've had enough.
The striping, hatching technique.
The masking and the taping.
Let me hop in here real quick. Pardon me. How do you get them so symmetrical? Do you use like a drafting table kind of apparatus, a T-square or anything? Eyeball. You eyeball that, really? Wow.
I wondered that too when I was over there. I just didn't have the awareness to ask. I thought about it. I would never get anything straight like that. Years.
It takes a little bit of practice, but you get better at it.
Oh, well, you're excellent.
Thank you.
Wow.
Do you feel like doing the interview now?
Sure.
Okay. We're with Reviewer TV, and we're going to interview Chis Trueman here at the White Box Contemporary Art Gallery in San Diego. And why don't we go somewhere where we can see more light? Maybe do you want to walk over to a different piece? But all the light is the same. I mean,
we can maybe go across the room.
Okay. Pardon us for a minute. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, good to meet you.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries.
I hope she wasn't a big collector or anything. High dollar client. Just a fan, huh? Another fan. Got a lot of fans. Yeah, you never know, huh?
I try and treat everyone the same.
Right, that's good. That's a good rule of thumb in life.
Yeah, definitely.
So you walked over to Whiteout, which is good because we're reflecting more light. And
this is the brightest spot in the room.
It is, okay. And is that because of the painting or the light itself?
I think it's because of the reflected light.
Yeah.
The white part of the painting.
I agree.
It's pushing out a lot of the light.
Well, Chris, I've been told that you recently came from Lancaster, the Lancaster Museum, where you had a show. And tell us about that. How did that go? Was it a solo show? Were you part of a group?
They had several solo shows going on at the same time. So I had my own room of paintings, and then there was a large installation in one of the galleries, and also a video installation in one of the other galleries. So all three shows were tied together with because of the sort of theme of one was using lines of tape, and literal tape, and then I have obviously the stripes in my work, and then in the other work, the video work, they were using chords. So they were tying the three shows together on a formal level.
Okay.
And the work was really diverse.
Well, it looks like there's 16 paintings here? How many? 12, 13, 14, 15?
I haven't counted yet. But
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
16.
Right, okay. So were these all in the Lancaster show?
No, actually.
Is it a different type of show?
It wasn't different per se. It was a little bit different in terms of the type of painting, because the paintings for that show were done in late 2012.
Okay.
And so the painting over here, SW, the white and the black one.
Second from the right.
Second from the right, that was in the show.
Okay.
And but since then, there's been some new developments in the work, and this is reflective of new developments.
What kind of new developments? Is that where LINEAGE comes in?
Yeah. Well, LINEAGE is based on the idea that I'm taking art historical styles and using that as raw material to create these paintings.
Oh, kind of like a scientist, sort of standing on the shoulders of those who came before you and all that, and all their work.
Yeah, definitely.
Is that it?
There's aspects of art,
optical art,
hard edge painting, abstract expressionism, gestural painting, and so I'm choosing some of my effects and my painterly techniques from these art historical traditions.
And the traditions are who are the seminal artists, so to speak, that helped give birth to this current show? Who influenced you with this work?
Well, Bridget Riley with her optical work.
Okay.
Carl Benjamin with his hard edge painting. Franz Klein with his abstract expressionism. David Reed, who kind of combines gestural painting with other geometric divisions.
Okay.
It's also an influence.
And you said that you're currently not in any museums that you want to name. You can name, but you are in several private collections. Do you want to name any people who have collected your work?
Well, I'm in J. Paul collection.
Okay.
He's a major collector of both my work and also a lot of other artists. And then a lot of other private collections that aren't very public with their collections.
Right.
So.
Okay. Yeah. Just private collectors. They want to be private. That's why they're private collectors. But right now you're with the White Box Contemporary Gallery, and you will be here until July what?
20th, I believe.
July 20th.
Yes.
Here on 7th Avenue, near 7th and B. And if people want to see their work, the hours are normal business hours during the week and on the weekends and stuff. Do you have a website if people want to find you online?
Yeah, it's just my name, ChisTrueman.com.
Trueman, first name Chris.
Don't forget the E in the last name. That's it, because I'm mistaken a lot of times for the spelling of the president.
Oh, okay. So they use Trueman, Trueman. Got it. Okay. Well, good. Is there anything you want to tell your public, your viewing public here, Reviewer TV, about your work and about where you're going in the direction of your art, where you might go next, either artistically or your next show or whatever?
Sure. Well, as far as the work, I feel like I've hit a stride. I'm going to explore this a little bit further before I move on. And as far as exhibitions, I have a two-person show at Andrew Shire Gallery and that's in August in Los Angeles. And then
Andrew Sharp?
Andrew Shire.
Shire. Okay, where are they exactly in LA?
That's on Wilshire, in Koreatown.
Wilshire and Koreatown. Wilshire. Okay, got it. Sort of East Wilshire.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then Alexander Salazar and I we're doing the fairs this year, so we're going to do Art Aspen in August, and then we have the Houston Fine Art Fair in September.
Okay.
And then Art San Diego in November.
Nice. Well, thank you very much, Chris. It was a pleasure meeting you, and hope to see more of your work here and elsewhere, and I'll look for you in the art scene all across the nation soon to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you.